America. This is Tracy Brown coming to you today. May 23rd is my second video for today. I kind of have to switch up the way I look because when I post it, I can't remember which one is which, but if I switch up my look, it helps a little bit. Today we're talking about Mark Cuban. Today I'm in my psychic journalist mode. And so I got notes. Psychic journalist today for this video. Today we're going to talk about Mark Cuban. And it brings sadness to me because race is really, really big all of a sudden. All of a sudden, it's like, are you kidding me? We're not learning people. I'm also finding that older men, they have a bigger problem with race. They're not getting over, some previous geographical, maybe, family values. Like, they're not learning from some previous history that they carry it. So we're talking about Mark Cuban. And he's made some racist / honest comments. That's what I've been hearing. Well, he's just being honest. Or is he just being racist? Or is he too much of a spitfire, too much of a big mouth to even know the difference? Does he know that his comments are being racist? And sucks to be you, Mark Cuban, because that whole hoodie comment just went back to Trayvon Martin, and people really attacked you for it, and I'm really proud of everyone for attacking him for it, because all Trayvon Martin did was wear a hoodie. That's all he did. And buy Skittles. And he got killed for wearing a hoodie. So, in any case, I've got some notes here. And the purpose of these notes is to show Mark Cuban having a history of some issues. And that I predict that Mark Cuban is going to vote to keep Donald Sterling. And I'll tell you why. He doesn't like David Stern. And for Mark Cuban, that's what it really comes down to. And I'm a little upset with Mark Cuban at the iHeartRadio when he attacked also an NBA owner, Jay-Z, and made a joke about, creating a business called Solange Beatdown. You made a joke about one of your peers. It's just, it's your peer. So it's just one of those things where maybe you just shouldn't say anything. Like, was the money really worth it? I'm also getting that David Stern has been very strict with his people. He has fined Mickey Aronson for tweeting about a lockout, $500,000. He has previously, this is David Stern, has, why am I so nervous? I'm acting like a psychic journalist and I'm like so nervous right now. He has previously fined Mark Cuban $2 million for criticizing refs, which, Mark, you do that a lot. David Stern has fined Glenn Taylor, the Mavs owner, $3.5 million and took 3 first-place round picks from him. David Stern has also fined Jeff Van Gundy, a Rockets coach, $100,000. He has previously fined Sterling $25 million for moving the franchise from San Diego to LA. I think it was reduced to $6 million, though, when Sterling moved the Clippers without permission. Mark Cuban seems to have a problem with the NBA, to be honest with you, because in a 2006 loss to the Heat, Mark Cuban hired a former FBI agent to see if the referees, what is your problem with the referees, threw the game. So, with all that being said, I don't know if that came out right for being a psychic journalist, but I'll practice better. Is Mark Cuban just a young version of Donald Sterling? Mark Cuban, I think you're racist. I don't think it's honest statements. I just don't. I think you're a spitfire. I think that you don't think. I think it comes across racist. I think you should choose kinder words or just shut up. And what you're doing right now is what Donald Sterling did, except that there were no tweets. There were no tweets when Donald Sterling was making his racist statements. And there were tweets now. And so I think you're the same person. So the question is Mark Cuban a young Donald Sterling? And could that ultimately compromise him? Ultimately. I don't know if it's going to be a year from now. I don't know if it's going to be when Mark Cuban turns 80. But could he get compromised? And I'm feeling like this is something that's not going to go away. It's like that slow train. And it's going to build momentum. And then it's just going to crash for Mark Cuban. That's what I'm getting. But is he a young version of Donald Sterling? And how much of this is the public going to put up with it? I don't think that these are honest statements. I think you're an asshole that's on the verge of showing racism. You're an asshole. And it just makes me so sad. It makes me so sad because as an African American, we live with racism every day. Like, I can't go out in the street without racism showing up in a subtle way for me. My son cannot go out in the street without blatant racism. You know, there's such a thing as shopping black. There's such a thing as driving black. You know, we're targets. We're targets constantly. So it's one thing to be honest, and it's one thing to be racism. And when people are mixing the two, that's unfortunate. Is Mark Cuban a young version of Donald Sterling? Because it's building momentum. Like, this is now not going away. And your peers in the sports community, they're not happy. Most of them are, most of the announcers are black. Like, they're not happy. They're talking about it. And maybe you don't care, not Donald Sterling. Maybe you don't care, Mark Cuban, because, you think it's okay to be who you are. But maybe you're going to discover it's not okay. Maybe. It just makes me so sad. Actually makes me really nervous, too. I see a little bit of a come to Jesus moment here. I think this is, I think your destiny is wavering. I think you're at the height of your destiny today. And I think that's going to go on for a little bit. And when I say for a little bit, I do get for a little bit. You are at the height of your career, your destiny. I believe that your passion for your passion, that you're too passionate, is no longer going to work for you. It's kind of like you burn yourself. Your passion, like, this is how I feel, I'm honest. It comes back on you, and you get burned. You burn yourself, is what I'm trying to say. I see a period of withdrawal, or a need to withdraw, withdraw and pull away, because your passion has, like, it needs to be diffused. It needs to calm down, go away. And I feel like that is something that could happen. Like you just kind of either disappear from the limelight, something like that. You know, even if you go to your own games, I think you're going to, you know, not be so feisty and fiery and step out on a ball court. I think something about you is going to change. I see spiritually you make a, spiritually you make a decision to be a kinder, gentler person. What you feel as like words that make you triumph, you don't triumph anymore. I feel like you're going to become an emotional, watery mess. So all that fire turns into emotion. And it's not healthy. I feel like there could be a separation of some kind. Not necessarily taking, you know, your team away from you. I'm not getting that. But I just feel like your peers are not going to have your back anymore. I can't guarantee at this stage of the game that ABC is going to keep you on Shark Tank. I think you made a mistake. I really do. I think all the money that you have been making lately, I would say hold on to it, because your money could, it's not that it's going to become an issue, but the growth of it, like it doesn't grow in terms of public image is what I'm getting. Once again, I get the Tower card. You people, you powerful men. There's a legal situation coming. You are basically a young Donna Sterling, and I feel like people are going to come after you out of the woodwork. They're going to come after you because you breathe. How dare you breathe? And there's a lawsuit. Money is going to be a problem. The object of the lawsuits is to attack your money. And I got to tell you, you guys, you know, you have a lot of money right now. I respect that. And I respect how you made your money. Your mouths are going to attack your money. So I get that there's so much money out there that even if but the money that you have to spend on the lawsuits, you know, it doesn't provide for longevity. And that's where it hurts in the long run. You're going to be very, very regretful. It's a slow buildup. There's definitely a woman that's going to come out and sue your ass. I hope it's Trayvon Martin's mother. Oh, wouldn't that be great? Oh, Trayvon Martin's mother, would you please sue him? Please. Oh my God, that would just make me so happy. Woo! That'd be a blessing. I'm getting between now and 2 years from now, you're going to see that it's a waiting game for Mark Cuban, not like Donald Sterling, who just came crashing down. He is going to try very hard to repair his image, unlike Donald Sterling. There's a money guy coming after you, Mark Cuban, and it's inside the basketball league. So I don't know if it's David Stern, because I don't know basketball. I don't know if David Stern is still, you know, commissioner. I don't know any of this stuff. I tried to do my homework, but didn't look to see where David Stern is, or Silver. But, yeah, you're going to get fined. They're coming after you. They're going to watch you like a hawk. I promise you. You're going to get fined for everything. You're not going to be as vocal as you think you are allowed to be at the games anymore. It's kind of like they're going to be like, sit down, say nothing. And that's going to be hurtful for you, but it doesn't really matter, because you're going to get lawsuits from every different direction. Like, you're going to have legal inside the NBA and lawsuits from every direction, to the point where, can you really hold on to your money? I got to end this, so let's see. Yeah, you won't know what to do. You're pathetic, Mark Cuban. You're pathetic. Good for your honesty, because you're pathetic. I definitely see where you have to shut this down. You have to get quiet. You know, I like to send everybody to rehab, so I wouldn't be surprised if you too went to rehab for races. All right, guys, take it easy. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.